a Darkness Ablaze build and battle box that we will be opening up today. You know what? Here's a code card for you. Go ahead. This one's a Rebel Clash. This is from the last one to come out. We have some Champions Pass stuff coming out that we will be opening soon. But one thing about these build and battle boxes is typically, so inside here, every time you're going to have a deck so you're gonna get, not a full deck, but you're gonna get a set of cards like this, and you will have one promo card. Now Jirachi was the team up ones, so sometimes these are ones that it's like maybe potentially it might be something that's going to be a great supporter later, but there's always at least one pretty little promo with all of these cards. Now I have not opened these yet. I really want to open it and see what all is in here, and I will do that in a minute. But I want you to see what kind of comes in here, that you get instructions. Well, not really full instructions. It's just like, hey, if you want to battle. So typically you can go to like a pre-release tournament and build a deck of 40 cards from these and play with other people. It's pretty fun because it evens the playing field. So in these 4 boosters, you are hoping you get one really good card. And typically, like, so when I played Sword and Shield, there was either a V or a V Max in every one of the boxes that everybody I knew opened. So I kind of want to see, is that something that in these boxes, because you have 4 booster packs, you're pretty much almost always going to be guaranteed? Or are you actually guaranteed it? So I'm not really sure. Can someone put in the comments if you've ever gotten to build a battle box that didn't have like at least one super duper good card? Whether that be in the past days when it was like EX, GX, all that jazz. So I am going to do I guess probably a time lapse on this, so that way you guys don't have to see it. So all right, let me take the mass of these and I'll be right back. I'm back. These ones were a smidge bit lighter, but realistically my my scale's all over the place because it's not super accurate. Okay, so this one actually is the lightest, and it tilted a little bit farther. So this one had the farthest flip tilt, and the rest of these 3 all flipped on the G. So I'm actually going to start out with the heaviest, and I'm going to end with the one that has the most flip, because I feel like personally with the tilt test, I don't know. But I know the tilt test has kind of worked to predict things in some stuff, and so I have to be really careful because I don't want anybody to hack anything or actually use this to scam anybody out of good pulls. I just want to know, is it hackable? So we have a lightning energy. We have the Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing, where you can choose 2 of the Pokemons in play. For each of the Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from it, and then put it onto the Pokemon. Shuffle it. You can't use it your first turn, etc. So this is kind of basically like an evolution soda. Oh, Combuskin, Starvia, Squovit, a Spinark. I love these new pictures. A Larvesta. I don't know how to say that. A Hippopotas. A Golett. Okay, and here again is that hollow. You can kind of see it. It's not so much rainbow as it's shiny, but it sure is cute. And then let's see. Okay. All right. So, this one is also a little bit heavier, and by heavier, I mean just not much, maybe 0.05 of a gram, which is really not, mine's not too precise, so I don't want to go too much on it. But tilt test wise, it tilted on the G. I don't want to look, I don't want to know if it's good or not. I like to be surprised along with you. So we've got the Darkness Energy, Zweilous, Pupitar, Pokemon Breeder Nurturing again, a cute little Skitty, a Donito, a Jigglypuff, a Dunsparce, a Clink, a Relicanthus, And so you can kind of see that, oopsies, hollow, yikesies. And then you have your, I don't even know how to say it, the Amphiferos, which evolves from your Fluffy. Okay, I do want to look at this one's abilities. So if it's knocked out by damage for an attack on your, then you can discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. So you could actually, in theory, beat your opponent with that by being knocked out. It would be difficult, but possible. So that may end up being a strategy that some people use. We will see. Who knows? Okay, so this one is a little bit lighter, right? So, but not by much. And then it tilts also on the G like the other one. Okay, so here we go. We have a Leaf Energy. Oh, a Lunatone. I do like these new ones. Oh, wow, look at that cute little picture. Okay. Another Dunsparce. Another Clink. A Marini, they're coming out with the, what is it? Champions Path one. So that should be a pretty interesting set coming out. And let's see, a Vibrato. I don't even know how to say that. And whoa! Okay, so the tilt test is not seeming to matter at all. Wow, look at this. And it is looking like a full art. Look at that beauty. I really like this particular Pokemon. And if you play online the card game, that original deck that he came in. Wow, I'm tripping all over my words. Anyway, sorry, I got a full art. I've never actually gotten a, wow, okay. And this one's green. Here you go, code card. You can have this one. So tilt test did not matter unless I accidentally flipped them, which is totally possible because I didn't write it on there because I did not have my pen. All right, we have our Fighting Energy. Oh, big Parasol. I've not seen this. As long as this Pokemon on the card is attached to the active spot, prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your Pokemon. What? But damage isn't an effect. So that's kind of interesting. It just sort of protects you from being knocked out, paralysis. Wow, that's pretty cool. Attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon VMAX. This is awesome. This is basically the blacksmith for fire, but this is for anything, but you specifically have to have a VMAX. So that is the one stinky part, is that if you just, you have to have a VMAX in play. All right, Skitty, Edenito. Oh, Edenini. I'm still sort of upset about what Pokemon did, releasing so many of those, but at least I'm really happy that they changed the picture of it. So if you do have some of the original ones, they're worth more. Jirachi, they just re-released Jirachi exactly the same, so it just plummeted the price. So Dineen's price is still held up. This is not the actual one that most people use. The reason that other people are using it is to try to get cards. This doesn't have that ability. So, but this is such a cute picture. All right, so what did we learn? Tilt test, not so much. Look at that pretty full art. I'm so excited. Okay, so if you want to see me open this pack, let's see what's in here. I have a white on it, so that's a nice feeling. All right, let's see. Okay, so if I were to be playing this, then I would, Birdkeeper, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, you can draw 3 cards. That's kind of nice. That's a switch plus draw 3 cards. That's really cool. A Quick Ball, Professor's Research, Pokekids. So we've seen all of these. A Rowlet. If you played Birdkeeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. So that's cool. So I could definitely see that being something that really, like, if you play this and that one, that's a pretty cool. Ducklet, another Ducklet, another Ducklet. Oh, a cute little Swanna. And look, if you play Bird Energy from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy costs. So that's pretty cool too. So if you're able to get some of those bird keepers and be consistent in getting them, and you play this bird deck, it could have been a good one for that pre-release tournament. I wish we would have been able to play it in person. But I obviously care about safety more. Safety first. Shuffle your hand in your deck, draw 4 cards, and if you only have 1 active Pokemon, then you get 4. So that one's you get 4 more, so you get 8 total. Evolution Incense has been around for a while, same with PokeKid. Dan's been around. Oh, look, another Tapu Koko. This is a great, strong basic to just kind of have. Let's see. Oh, I haven't seen the new rare fossils. I know they had past fossils, but this one you can play as if it's a regular Pokemon, kind of like your Lily's Pokédoll. And you can discard it anytime you want from play, so that's kind of fun. But the problem is, if it gets knocked out, it actually counts against you, huh? So I would not play that too often. I would rather do the Lily's Pokédoll. A Dracolozote. Wow. Okay, so it looks like they're bringing back the fossil stuff. So like they used to have a whole set where you would have rare fossils and then you could evolve the fossil into other Pokemon. So it looks like that came back for Darkness Ablaze. I'm so behind, y'all, but I am so excited. So wow, okay, if I were gonna play this in a pre-release tournament, I probably would have tried to do that bird keeper, except not really, because I only had 1 bird keeper, so it would not have been that great of a thing to do. But I really love this concept of bird keeper. I love that they're bringing back the fossils. I love the full art with that they're keeping that beautiful printing, so it almost looks like a fingerprint. I love that. Okay, so wow, Darkness Ablaze, awesome. We're gonna have some Champions Path coming up for you soon, so keep that in mind. It's happening, but we're still waiting. It's so rare to get our hands on. Well, thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, let us know what other stuff you'd like. We can do some analysis and different things. But thanks for joining us, Poke fam. See you next video.